Hey guys, it's Damien from Marketing Food Online. I wanted to do another video. I wanted to get into Pinterest a little bit more. I actually watched a YouTube video where a young lady was explaining how she markets her products through Pinterest and actually gets a tremendous amount of traffic to her blog and her websites. And I want to kind of show you, and I mentioned this before briefly in regards to how to attract your target audience by bringing in a variety of interests that those target audiences will eventually end up actually using your website or service or product. So I'm going to show you really quick what I mean and exactly what I'm talking about. So this is our Pinterest page, as you can see here, Marketing Food Online. And of course, thebrittleBox.com, our website there. And you can take a look at our monthly viewers are in excess of 123,000 a month. And this is just to let you know, this did not happen overnight. Okay, guys, I am not here to toot my own horn. That is not who I'm about. And I'm not going to sit here and jump up and down and say, look at me, what I've done. I'm going to simply show you this is that I have over 9,000 pins that I have pinned over the past about 3.5 years, actually 3.5, 4 years. I've been working on this and building this up. So, and to be honest with you, straightforward, this has only recently happened in the past maybe 9 or 10 months. Little by little, this has increased. This is not the amount that I've had in 9 or 10 months, but this has skyrocketed up to 123,000, and we have nearly 8,000 followers. And I bring him in with this, okay? And I'm going to go into detail, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do this for yourself. But you need to understand that it takes time for this to happen, okay? This is 145 boards. You're probably thinking, wow, that's pretty ridiculously large. But, well, it's not really, because I leverage variety to bring more attention and more attraction to what I really want them to do, which is, of course, buy my products through my stores. I have 6 stores online, and I use that, and I use all my stores, and I pin products from all of those stores constantly. Okay, so when I wake up in the morning, I get up only about 6 o'clock or 5:30 to 6 o'clock each day, and I start my day off. And believe it or not, the first thing I do in the morning is, of course, I check emails and do some computer work, but I actually pin products. And you may think that that's crazy, but I do. I'll go onto my phone, and I will actually pin 2 dozen, 3 dozen, maybe about 4 dozen pins. I don't sit there and pin all day long. Obviously, that doesn't make sense and the best use of my time. But I do every single day, like religiously. I get up and I will make sure that I am starting to pin products, okay? And that is the reason why this happens over here, okay? So again, this didn't happen overnight. It's going to take time to do this. But if you want to begin to get the ball rolling, create boards. If you're in selling, and you're in the food business, or you're looking to get into food business, whatever the food business is that you are specifically into, okay? Now, see, these are pins that you may see. There's a lot of food product, like food pins, okay? They're food related. I have boards set up for cookies, baked goods, cupcakes, chocolate, candy, gummies, trail mixes, everything that I do, I have created a board for, okay? And then on top of it, I look at the analytics, which I'll get into detail. I look at the analytics and take a look at what is it specifically, okay? And this right here will show you here. Okay, these are the people you reach. And as of the 13th, today is January 14th. As of the 13th, we're looking at 123,000 views and over 5,000 engagement, okay? And this is our average. We're at 114. It's up 66%. And our average monthly engagement is up 80% to nearly 5,000 people, okay? Now, that means engagement. That means people are actually interacting with the pins that are posting, which is very good. That's what you want. The amount of views that you're getting is also super important, and it's up to 114,000 every month. So the idea is to be more specific about how this works, is to make sure you create boards that incorporate and infuse what kind of food product or what food item you're making, okay? And, of course, this technique can work with anything. It doesn't matter if it's food. If you're in the business of selling consulting services, you want to create pins that are engaging and shows either infographics or information about consulting services that you may have. If it's another product, maybe it's some type of computer accessory, well, then you want to create boards based upon computers, gadgets, trendy products, computer accessories, and so on and so on. Okay. And you can sit here and you can Google those topics, or you can just brainstorm. But at the end of the day, the reason why I'm doing this video is that it works. Okay. But it takes time to do it. It's not a get rich, get fast, any of that type of thing. It doesn't work that way. But with time, these are the types of amounts of views that you can get on your Pinterest board. And it doesn't take a century. It doesn't take forever to do it. But you got to do little by little every single day. Okay. So I'm going to show you a neat little feature that will allow you to create boards that are absolutely blown up with pins in a much faster way. Okay. Now watch what I'm about to do, and I'm going to explain how it works. Follow my cursor. Up here, you can download this button. Okay, this is the Pinterest Save button, and it is a wonderful addition to your toolbar up here. You can add this right up here. Super simple. Go to Google and type in Pinterest Save Pin. I'm sorry, the Pinterest button, and you can download that and pop that up to the top here. Why is this important? Well, watch what I'm about to do. So let's say you're into cookies, okay? The kind that you eat, cookies, right? Okay. So we have images. All right. Now, let's say if you are in the business of making cookies and you have a website and you've got 12 different flavored cookies and you really want to get some traffic, you really want people to notice you, okay? And you're just starting out and you're building Pinterest, you're trying to build awareness on Pinterest, okay? Now, I went to Google and I hit images. Why would I do that? So you start a board and you name the board cookies. I'm going to break this down as simplistic as I possibly can. You name the board cookies. And why do you do that? Well, because you have a website where you want to put those images onto boards on Pinterest so people come and buy your cookies, obviously. Now, I'm going to scroll down just briefly. Now, cookies is a very open, broad, general term. This are much more specific. Are you looking for white chocolate? Are you looking for chocolate chip? Maybe marshmallow. Maybe Chinese cookies. I never knew those existed, but okay. Fudge, caramel, cookies with caramel. Maybe they're cookies with sandwich cookies. Whatever it may be up here, you can precisely find images in a more specific way by hitting on any of these buttons, okay? Now go back up here. This is our button, right? Watch this. I hit that. Let me just refresh the page here. There we go. Now, this is all the images that are found on that page, and it just goes on and on and on. I can create a pin instantaneously. See the save? Just by using this feature, the Pinterest button, I can hit save, and then it says, where would you like to do it? And then cookies is one of my boards, and then bam, it's done. And then I turn this off, and I hit it again. And I can take any of these images and create pins instantly, okay? Cookies, and then save it. I would take about 3 or 4 minutes. That's it. And you could do this, and I do this much faster when I'm not doing a demonstration, but you could scroll down and basically pin any of these to your boards. And you're done. Turn that off, and you do it again, okay? And this will be the last time I'll show you. So this is a very fast and easy, quick way of creating a pin from any of these images. And you can fill up a board with easily 20 or 30 pins in like 4 minutes. Okay. Now there's computer software out there that can automate your pinning. Okay. That's a whole nother video. I won't get into that right now, but it's also costly. You have to pay for it. Don't pay for that when you're starting. It doesn't make any sense. You got to figure out who is your target market. Who are you trying to get? What are you selling? Figure out a way to bring images onto boards that will attract people who will buy what you're selling. Plain and simple. You don't need a college degree for that. You don't need to study this. You don't need to, nothing like that. It's not rocket science. It's very simple. So use these images and basically, hey, if you want to try something different, white chocolate, here you go. You have a whole variety of stuff here. Look at all these images. And instantly I could pin any of these to my cookie board. And that's it. There it is. Done. Anyways, that's the tip. Create a board, okay? Make sure your board is specific to the product or service you're trying to sell, and create 5 or 10 boards around that concept. It's very easy to do. Okay. And again, if you're selling any kind of food product, to be honest with you, I have used this for myself, is that I'll use and create boards of all kinds. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if it's food related. If you have a barbecue sauce and you're trying to sell barbecue sauce, you know what? You could create boards around barbecuing fish, barbecuing chicken, beef lovers, steak, a whole board dedicated to how to cook steaks. Why? Because you're bringing someone's attention to something that you are selling, a product that's related to that. Got it? So this is a fantastic button, the Pinterest button, and it makes it very easy. You guys need to check this out. Very, very simple, easy to use, and above all, it's very fast and quick. You can create boards, and if you did this even 30 minutes, you could create 5 boards and easily put up a couple hundred pins instantly, okay? And you begin to get traffic. Now, the key is, in the middle of all these pins that you're finding outside of yourself, make sure that you add your pins in there from your products. If you're selling on Etsy or eBay, you can easily pin those products yourself too onto your boards, bringing traffic to your shop. That's how it works. Very simple, guys. So if this helped out, if you have any questions or are not understanding completely, please let me know down in the descriptions. Ask me, and I'll be happy to try to help you. And guys, keep in mind too, if you're looking for more consulting or something more one-on-one, my email consulting has been fantastic lately. I've got up to nearly 40. We're up to about 40 clients already. Super excited about that, and I thank you guys for the support on that. And I'll do everything I could possibly do in my power after being in the business for 30 years to help you guys build your food business. So check that out too. I'll have a description link down below as well, and that'll take you over to my other store, Marketing Food Online, and you can pick up the monthly subscription. And that service, by the way, it's great. It's actually renewable. It renews every month automatically. And until you're done with me, I guess you can say, if you're done with the consulting, then you can cancel at any time. And it's super easy for you guys to use it. And that's it. So I hope this helps out. If it did, thank you guys for your time. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up.